Guys, regardless of the looks, one thing is certain. These bots don't have the compassion.
Flat earther.
I have compassion.
If you look up an image of the Earth and Moon, you're going to get a picture where they're quite close together. Something like that. But in reality, the Earth and Moon are about that far apart. That is the Earth and the Moon to scale. Taking the same concept, but for the solar system, every single picture of the solar system that we ever encounter is not to scale. If you put the orbits to scale on a piece of paper, the planets become microscopic and you won't be able to see them. There is literally not an image that adequately shows you what it actually looks like from out there. The only way to see a scale model of the solar system is to build one.
Time out, dog. What's up, good people? It's Jay. Back with another one. Somebody turn my mind off. It's impossible. Anyway, I welcome all scientists. I welcome all professors. I welcome all educators of any school level that has gave these lessons of space and science and galaxies and solar systems and whatnot. I welcome them all. And I will do my best to try to re-educate you as well. Now, no one has gotten back to me. I'm not going to look back now, probably 2-3 months ago, I did a video about the Earth on its axis. I've gotten no comments on that. What I say, I believe is solid. It's pure logic. I put it that way to make you think. I don't put it that way to disrespect anybody. I put my words in such a way to make you think, especially when I have thought about it. Now, with the axis, if I'm saying that right, don't care, it's not happening. The Earth on its tilt, no one has explained to me where it is tilt. The landmark and how it shall be tilt, and when is it tilted for everyone on the globe Earth. Then also in that video I showed you how they have you laying back in a planetarium. You know what I did last night? I did the same thing in my car. I have a full roof, sunroof, so the whole thing opened. And while I was doing time-lapse videos, guess what? And now you can see in the videos, you see the same thing you see in the planetarium. So the planetariums are what? Designed, created. When you go outside and look up, I mean, your neck could be hurting if you're trying to look at the stars and stuff moving with your regular eyes. But the stars are above you. You should be able to look straight. You should be able to go to a top of a mountain and look straight and see stars. You know. And when you look straight, and sometimes you see stars, sometimes you don't, you should be able to see stars all around you 360 degrees. Not just when you look up. Now, when when it is recorded in time lapse, you can see how the stars are moving and how they have you laying in that planetarium. These are the same stars every single night that are rotating above our heads in synchronized order for signs and seasons. Nothing more. I don't believe you will be able to do time lapse spinning 1,000 miles per hour and rotating around the sun like that at almost 70,000 miles per hour. And let's not leave out quite often flying through space straight ahead at 480,000 miles per hour. And I also brought up in another video how the Milky Way is spinning through space at 67 million miles per hour, and it still looks the same. Come on now. What does it really take to allow the dead part of the brain that you have neglected to start utilizing it? What does it take to just sit, look, think, observe, use your eyes? Your eyes tell your mind everything. Utilize those cells, those frequencies. Like in this video you just saw, people use toys to describe the so-called galaxy and the solar system. They use toys, they use objects. I know you do that in school, but all that is indoctrination. They're telling you to make something that is not real. And you doing these science projects, these kids are doing these science projects. Trust, we were all there. We all did this. But you're basing it, the guy just said in the video, the stuff is not made to scale. There's no real images of the solar system. So he's going to design one. I didn't watch the whole video. I stopped it right there. I gave it a thumbs down. And I want to just use that part and stop it right there. We trust what we see. If we can't see it, it's not happening. It's not happening. If you don't report a crime, it didn't happen. Simple logic. God said, do not trust man. Do not trust man. We trust what we see. And we don't trust that these big, beautiful, easy on the eye planets and starbursts and explosions. Come on, you just saw the video. Well, if you did, the picture that the Hubble took of Saturn. Can you tell me that looks real? That's a real picture by NASA. Can you honestly, without me even saying anything, honestly to yourself and your heart, can you say that picture is real? And then you have the video that was done by Sparky, You know, I appreciate that video. I added his credit to it. He recorded Sparky with a Nikon P900. I mean, he recorded Saturn, I'm sorry, with a P900. It's not a planet, it's a light. These are all luminaries, and when you don't know something, you're going to believe what someone tells you. But when there is something based on the sky, a book based on the sky, you should go read it and wonder why this is not taught in school. You should wonder why it's not even brought up. We often never make the error by saying we know what we not see. To me, a logical, analytical person, I only trust what I see. And I've seen a lot now. Not as a kid. I trusted man. Now I can't.
So, it's not actually a sphere.
What?
It's oblate, and officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
What the fuck?
Pear-shaped. Pear-shaped. Pear-shaped.
What the fuck?
Holy shit, is that really water on the moon?
Yeah, it's up there in the firmament.
Holy shit!
Time out, dog.
Hi, my name is Tristan, and I'm in second grade. And I asked my teacher to show me an experiment where water curves, and she couldn't do it because it doesn't curve, and water always finds its level.
Wow, that is a smart kid.
What's up, good people? Apparently, I am extremely bugging out right now. That bright light right there is your moon. It's starting to rise over here, upstate New York. But above the moon, I already knew where the moon was coming from because of those clouds above it. The moon illuminated light underneath those clouds. And it's still doing so. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see. Someone tell me, is the moon behind the clouds or in front of the clouds? You know, Q dot E dot D dot probably thinks I am bugging out right now, and that on my cell phone from 240,000 miles away from that moon, I am overexposing the moon. Now let's get all this straight. Okay, I am overexposing the moon live while I'm speaking, zooming in and out. I am overexposing the moon. It is not what I see. I see in an illusion. The moon is hidden behind the clouds. I somehow, with a Samsung S9, have some type of feature with the update that I got this morning. I am able to bring the moon out so bright from behind the clouds. QED. That moon rose. I watched it rise all this time. It's rising in front of the clouds. The bottom of the clouds got illuminated while it was coming up. And all flat earthers do just laugh. I just laugh at that stuff. I'm like, I gotta catch this. I'm actually doing a time lapse right now. Right there. I'm actually doing a time lapse, so yeah, we'll see how it looks with the time lapse. Still doing time lapse. It's gonna look real nice. I'm about to look at the clouds again. Again, the moon is overexposed. It's not sticking out, lighting up like that. It's not what you see. It's an illusion. Those clouds are in front of the moon, and the moon is darkened by the clouds. Backwards, like Freemason. You know, everything is backwards. We're rotating around the sun, not the other way around. If you're not into Freemasonry, the sun and moon is rotating around us. Like that. And comes back around. Like a timepiece. You can count it and know when it's going to be, where it's going to be. You can't do that flying around, spinning, dizzy. 1,000 miles per hour and around the sun 67,000 miles per hour. You can't really calculate like that. How? That's like counting the spokes on your car by hanging under the passenger side window, counting how many times the inner tube part where you put the air in your tire is like you're counting that. How many times it's spinning, driving from Arkansas to Delaware. Can you count that? No, man. Makes sense. Makes sense. People come to me, don't make sense. Makes sense. Okay? It's not that hard.